What's up, guys? Today we're going to be checking out Marvel Rivals Season 1. It is finally that time. Let's just get into it. I heard they added the Fantastic Four as characters. Yeah, I already see the thing. Let's watch this cinematic. So we got Mr. Fantastic, Susan Storm, Human Torch. Alright, let's check the heroes list then. Alright. Invisible Woman. Damn, I might have to be an Invisible Woman main. I'm not gonna lie. I think she looks like a very balanced character. Very supportive for her team. Yeah. Anyways. Alright, we got Mr. Fantastic. I've already seen him from like the leaks. He's like half tank, half duelist. It's really creative. And then we've got alright, that's actually it. So they didn't add the Thing or Human Torch as far as I know right now. Whoa, what is this? Dang. Whoa, this animation is sick. Dang, they had that whole animation just for this skin. That's sick. Alright, let's just get into a quick match and try out some of these characters then.
Oh,
we got a team up ability. Wait, what is that? See? Oh yeah, so basically for the team up ability with Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic gets like a shield that you can activate every like 30 seconds or something. Alright, let's try out these attacks. So, okay, yeah, so it's just like punches, but yeah, every 3 attacks it does a cool thing. Shield? What is, wait. Whoa, okay. That's cool. So I can tank people's damage for them. That's really cool. Alright, let's try out these abilities. So we got the shield one. We've got... oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We got the whatever you call that. And then we got the... whatever that is. Alright, let's try this. I'm not quite sure how to use it. This is actually pretty good. It does some good damage. Oh, you want to play like that? Come at me. Oh crap. Wait, I'm a bit confused. He just used his tank thing without like a teammate near him. Is that possible? Because when I tried to do it, it only let me like defend my teammates. It didn't let me just turn into a tank.
Still more work to be done.
Wait, it says E to damage? Oh. Okay. I can use tanking as a... oh, I did not know that. Okay, so with the tank ability, you have 2 options to defend a teammate or to attack somebody with it. That's cool. Okay, I can use it as movement too to get close to my teammates. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna try out this ult. Okay, so you don't have any time between them. Okay. It's very hard to see. It's very hard to see like what you're aiming at when you're doing it, in my opinion. But it seems pretty powerful. It doesn't do like crazy damage, but you do get 6 of them, which is pretty insane. Okay, so I also heard you can grab people. So let me try this. Yeah, you can grab him and grab somebody else and like smack them together. I'm not quite sure how. Let me try this. Oh, okay, so you right click one of them and left click the other one, I think. Okay, so you right click one person and left click the other and it slams them together. I'm not the best at this.
I'm not the type who fades quietly
Alright,
into the background.
next we got Invisible Woman. So, is she just passively invisible right now? I feel like she looks like kind of like translucent. Yeah, she is. So I don't think the enemies can see me when I'm just existing, actually. And then that means that, what is this ability? Okay, it's not letting me use my right click ability, so I'm not sure like what the conditions are. Okay, when I shoot, I'm not invisible anymore.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Okay, so when you shoot or get hit, I'm guessing it makes you uninvisible, and then you just have to wait a little while when it re-invisibilizes you or whatever.
Invisible?
Okay, shield. Oh, okay. So the right click places a shield in front of my enemy, and I can pick it up with F. So I do know that the squirrel stampedes now target enemies, which is a huge buff to them. Alright, let's try out this ult. Oh, never mind. I wasted it. I feel like her ult is kind of meh powerful, or I feel like it's very situational. She basically just makes this big area where your whole team is invisible. I feel like it's a bit situational, because like there's also just like a lot of splash damage in the game. You could easily like hit someone, but I guess it's like, I guess it can be useful too.
Never even saw me coming.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Oh, okay, so I just realized. Yeah, her bullets come back like boomerangs. So I think you can land multiple hits from one bullet. Oh god, I don't know why I did that. Very poor decision of me. Dang, I just got cooked by a squirrel stampede. They definitely buffed that a lot. Alright, let's try out this E ability. Okay. Oh, okay. So, it gives you the ability to either drag somebody towards you or push them away. I feel like it's very, like, strategic ability, and there's, like, I feel like there's a lot you can do it to, like, combo with, like, other abilities, if you know what I mean.
That was a total blindside.
Never mind. I thought they were following my mouse for a second, like, Psylocke's, like, right-click, but... wait. I feel like it's... No, never mind. It's because when you're strafing and you use it, it kind of like curves around to you. So it kind of looks like it is, but it's not. What does this do?
That's much better.
I'm not quite sure what that does. I'll try throwing it at an enemy. Yeah, I'm not sure what that blue thing does, and I'm about to die. Oh, okay. So I just figured it out. When you're invisible, like when you go into passive invisibility mode, you start healing too. So you can self-heal with that too. That's very cool.
I got you covered. Invisible guys next time. Feeling fantastic.
Okay, so I actually really like Invisible Woman. She's like very powerful, but also like I feel like she combos very well with other like superheroes. I feel like she's also kind of like hard to use because you have to be like really strategic with her abilities, and it's really hard to play Marvel Rivals one-handed. Alright, so let's get into some of the patch notes. Okay, so first we got Captain America. It says they reduced the delay for shield restoration after releasing Living Legend from 3 to 2 seconds. Reduced Liberty Rush cooldown from 12 to 10. Base health from 650 to 675, and they reduced the energy cost for releasing Freedom Charge. Okay, so they heavily buffed Captain America. He was kind of like weakish, to be honest, so I'm glad they did that. Next they got Doctor Strange. So they added damage fall off to 2 of his abilities, starting at 5 meters and reducing to 70% at 8 meters. And they decreased the shield value recovery rate after releasing the shield from 80 per second to 70 per second. Okay, so they nerfed Doctor Strange on his abilities and his shield. Next we have Thor. They increased his base health from 500 to 525, and they added immunity to control effects during God of Thunder. I don't even know what that means, to be honest, but that's a buff for him, probably. Okay, so they slightly nerfed Hulk by making his shield slightly weaker. And they increased the symbiotic resilience bonus health ratio gained per lost health point from 1 to 1.2 on Venom. And they increased the base damage of Feast of the Abyss. Oh, that's his ultimate. Feast of the Abyss from 40 to 50. Okay, I no idea what the first one said. Oh, okay. So they made it so his ability gives you more health when you're like lower on HP. Okay, that makes sense. And they made the damage more on his ultimate, which is pretty good. Okay, so for Black Panther, they made him heal less and gave him a lower cap on how much health he can have, so they nerfed him. Okay, so for Black Widow, they increased the range of one of her abilities and decreased the cooldown for 2 of them. And for Hawkeye, they reduced the angle of spread between his explosive arrows, and they made the range of one of his abilities less and made it do less damage. Okay, so for Hela, they said, the goddess of death has been a menace and will slightly decrease her combat strength. So it looks like they just made her health less, and they made her a little less stronger. Okay, so for Magic, they gave one of her ultimate abilities more damage. For Moon Knight, they increased the number of talons generated by his ultimate ability from 10 to 14, and they made the explosion radius from 4 to 5, so they buffed him. Okay, so they slightly buffed him more so that he just like feels better as a character and he can throw them like more accurately. I'm sad to hear this, but they've nerfed Psylocke's ultimate ability so he can't go through barriers like shields anymore. Okay, so they slightly increased the damage of Punisher's weapons and they've reduced the spread of one of his abilities. For Scarlet Witch, they're trying to make her stronger against duelists or strategists, but not as strong against tanks. So they increased the fixed damage of one of her abilities, but reduced the damage per second from 5% to 3%, and they increased the damage of one of her other abilities from 30 to 35. So Storm's a pretty weak character, but they're trying to make her more powerful by increasing the speed and the damage of her projectiles, and increasing the damage of her abilities too. They also made her ultimate ability give her more extra health. Okay, so like I said earlier, they made it so that Squirrel Girl's ultimate ability now chases enemies instead of just bouncing around randomly, but they made it have less health too. Okay, so they did a lot of things to Winter Soldier, but to summarize it, they made it so that he survives better in close range and does less damage from far away. Okay, so for Wolverine, they give him way more health, but they decrease the damage of one of his abilities too. For Cloak and Dagger, they decreased one of the cooldowns of her abilities and buffed her ultimate. For Jeff, they made it so that he can heal faster, but he can't grab people out of the air with his ultimate like he could anymore. Okay, so they fixed Luna Snow's ultimate, so she can't flicker between both buffs at the same time, and now there's a timer, so she has to wait before switching the buff, so she can only do one at a time. They nerfed Mantis by making her slower, and they made Rocket Raccoon heal faster. And I'll put the changes to the team-up abilities on the screen. They also added a new map, and when you're on attack, it's got this cool elevator cutscene to get you to your actual spawn, which I thought was pretty cool. As far as the actual map goes, it's just like a worn down town with a lot of buildings and tight alleyways, so it's pretty chaotic and fun to play in. There are, however, a lot of like random spots and buildings and stuff on the map, which are pretty useless to be honest. Overall, I really liked Season 1 of Marvel Rivals. I think that the map is really good and the character design is great. Also, the changes to the game balanced it really well. So thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun making this video. Like and subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.